felt great to be in this position now. It's been sort of 2 years in the planning, 13 months of building. So yeah, we're pleased to see people in it now. I think it probably was. We've been dealing with E1, the licence holders, for about 4 years now, meet and greets, etc. We had sort of gentle conversations in terms about sort of creating something like this, albeit probably to start off with on a slightly smaller scale, but the conversations grew, and this is what we ended up with. I'm not sure that's selected. I think probably what it was is obviously our market is very much for families with children below 14. Peppa Pig is targeted for 1 to 6 year olds, so the fit I think was very good. Both having obviously very strong family values. Yeah, the fit was perfect. Oh, in terms of here, yeah, so in terms of the actual world itself, you know, this is, as we wanted to get as accurate representation as Peppa Pig's world. And the style guide is 201 pages, and we worked very closely with E1 and Ashley Baker-Davis to make sure that we got as accurate as we possibly could to what the children see on the television and in the books. Because children at that age, they can see the detail, and we wanted to make sure we got the detail as accurate as we possibly could. This was a 3-acre site, was basically a green field where we had wallabies and animals in, etc. Excuse me. Hi, Harriet. Okay, can I just finish this one off first? 1 second. Bye. Bye. Yeah. So, where was I?
We were talking about pork pasty. What is the current pork pasty, by the way?
We don't know.
No. All right. Okay.
Because we haven't quite got that far. We're a 65-acre site. We've got lots of rides and attractions. Queuing is never a great issue for us. This was a 3-acre site within the boundaries of the park, which we've opened up to the public because the public weren't in here. It was animals. So what that's going to do, I'm not absolutely sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. Well, all the rides have been very much designed for the 1 to 6 year olds, and the rides themselves and the queues, etc. Push chairs and what you do with those. Hopefully, we've taken that all into account. The great thing about these yesterday, today, and the next 2 days, next weekend, the 2nd and the 3rd of April, gives us that time just to view it with public here. It's interesting, when we were running the character events over the last 3 or 4 years, actually, we think it's actually almost 50-50. With George and Peppa, actually, that 1 to 6 year old, pretty much equal the same. Whereas someone like Thomas is very much very boy-centric, but with George and Peppa, I wouldn't say it's necessarily sort of focus skewed one way or the other. It's very interesting. It's one of the reasons why we were quite pleased to do it. Absolutely. Yeah, we've got a big radio campaign, national radio campaign. We're on sort of selected national channels TV. We've got a big poster campaign starting in a week or so's time. Plus, obviously, all this sort of internet and sort of e-commerce and all that sort of stuff. Paultons Park has the sort of the exclusive licence anyway for the UK.
How long is that licence for?
Long enough.
And time?
A long
use?
time.
Right, okay.
Because at the end of the day, this is a permanent site. In terms of any further plans, I think probably we just need to see where this goes now, because we haven't actually physically opened it yet. So we'll see where that takes us.
And that's the end of the questions. Thank you very much.